hi, behind the scenes. Oh, shh. So if you're a true fan, I want you to watch as much of this video as you can, because I go into some great story times and we just talk about some certain people, certain subjects, and certain things. If you're a true fan and you actually like me and you don't hate me, consider watching all this video. I know it might be a little long. Just play it in the background while you're doing something, or if you're bored, lonely at night, we're here to cheer you up. I hope you like this video. So yeah, watch as much as you can. Bye. Hi, I'm back home. Shoo-ba-doo. Oh my god. So we have my cheese curds in here. Let me chicken sandwich. Popeye's chicken. No, it's Burger King chicken sandwich. Burger King chicken sandwich. And oh, they gave us a free French fry. Oh, I have to tell you an update about this lady. So my first instinct, and go like this for French fries. Hot and steamy. And we got my onion rings. I'm sorry, this is literally what I went here for. These onion rings. I went all the way back for these onion rings and I turned it into a whole nother mukbang. Yay! Oh my gosh. Chicken sandwich. Ooh. Orlin. Wow. Orlin, would you like to eat? It's ready. Ooh, this one looks good too. These all look really good.
Are you done cooking the meal?
Yeah, we cooked it. Ooh. Hi.
Hi.
Cheers to a wonderful eating show. Nikocado 3 in the house.
He drank my water. It's like almost halfway gone.
I really need this water for my hypoglycemia.
Doesn't help very much.
So the reason why we're doing this collab is because I had this chicken sandwich that I wanted Orlin to try. So go ahead and have it.
Is this new?
It's brand new. Go for that in.
Did it come out today?
It came out a couple days ago.
Mmm. Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Click the link down below to follow my Cameo, where I will make a special video just for you. We can also message each other too. Link below. Isn't it worth cheating for?
Wow. Better than Popeyes.
No. Very close though.
Mmm. They cooked it. I've had like one or two of the Popeyes that are full.
Try these cheese curds, Orlin. These are brand new as well.
Oh my goodness, those are good.
These are hash browns stuffed with cheese. They taste like hash browns, yeah.
Like potatoes?
It's hot, be careful.
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I know. I wasn't lying. People on my channel. Oh, you guys, I have to tell you a story. So, go ahead and... Oh, which one's the spicy one?
Not this one.
You have this one. That one was mine. Yours is not spicy? I got one spicy and two regular. Don't tell me they forgot the spicy again. Let's see what this one is. See all that butter? Look at the chicken. Look, oh, this is the spicy chicken. Mm. It looks like Popeye's chicken, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Okay, let me show you guys up close, because the other one was all blurry. Mm. This is what the chicken looks like up close. It's flaky and spicy. It looks like if I didn't tell you this was Burger King, you would think that this is Popeye's with the flakiness of it all.
It's very tasty. I think it's tastier than Popeye's. I honestly think so.
I was surprised by how good it was. Look at that.
The chicken
crunch and crisp.
The chicken to me tastes better. And the bread's almost identical.
Let me try this one. I think this is the spicy one.
I remember the Popeye spicy one being super spicy.
This is it, the spicy one. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, it both up. Ooh. It's spicy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. That's good.
The bread is buttered. Mm. The chicken is tender, cooked all the way. It's flaky and crispy. Mmm. So let me tell you the story while Orlin eats. Oh, and then we have onion rings over here, honey. Some.
I would say I like this better than Chick-fil-A also.
It's the sourdough. I like it more than Chick-fil-A.
I think so.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a competitor. Wendy's doesn't compete. McDonald's doesn't compete.
Not at all.
Who else makes a chicken sandwich now?
Everyone.
Church's chicken was really good. It was really tasty. Okay, here's the story. I was complaining about... so I went about an hour and a half ago, almost 2 hours ago. And I'm going to have a hash brown again. And they forgot my 2 orders of onion rings, right? I was like, dang nabbit. I'm like, I'll go back, but let me eat first. So I ate first, I filmed it for you, I uploaded it. So I got in my car, went on my merry way, went back to the Burger King. And I told the lady, well, you saw it, right? Hi, I was here, you forgot some stuff. Please make it for me. She said, okay, pull up. And then they make it and they give it to me, and she gives me a 3rd extra because I asked. I'm like, can you make 3 actually? Because I had to drive all the way back. And she goes, okay. Now this lady, I think is from India or South America. I don't know. I know that sounds vastly different, but it's really hard to tell sometimes. Because she was older. You know, sometimes older people from opposite sides of the world look like they could be siblings. Have you ever seen that? Like a Filipino can look very similar to a Colombian when they're like 80. Like they look similar. So it's really hard to tell where she's from. It doesn't matter. But the point is she had an accent. She didn't speak English in full sentences. So I know she was trying her best. And I tried to get, and then I'm like, okay, while I'm here, we're going to order some chicken sandwiches for Orlin. So I ordered 3 sandwiches. That's it. And there was no one else in line. So I pull back around. I do it on my app. Doop, 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 doop. Pull it up. Nikocado, avocado. She says, okay, come forward. I come forward. She says, your chicken's cooking. Pull up to front, we bring to you, or something like that. You know, I could understand what she meant. They do it all the time in fast food. Go to the front and we'll bring it out. Someone will walk it out to you because there's people that are, because by the time I pull it up for her to give me the chicken, someone was making the order behind me. Or had just made one. So they probably ordered one thing that was quick. Mine were complicated. I don't know why, but they were. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the front. Pull around. And I wait. I wait. I wait. And I wait and I wait. And I can see the whole the kitchen, but where I'm parked, I'm diagonally where I'm parked. I can see the whole. This lady, this old 60-year-old lady, is running to the cash register, running to the window, scooping out the french fries, running. She drops something, she redoes it, picks it up. Like, I'm like, does she not have help? And I saw one other person, one. And I sat there for 25 minutes, you guys. That's why I turned on the camera. I'm like, you guys, I've been here for 25 minutes. I ordered 3 sandwiches. And as I'm sitting there, there's like that car that comes in, another car that comes in. It's not a conga line. I'd say there was probably 5 cars over the span of 20 minutes that ordered as I waited for mine. And that's why I'm like, okay, 25 minutes, maybe she forgot. It's 3 sandwiches, you know, this is fast food. So I go to the door, it's locked, I can't go in. I try knocking, and she sees me and she waves and she says, go, oh, she goes like this, she gestures, one moment. I'm thinking like it's been a moment, it's been a lot of moments. So I go back to my car and I wait and I wait. I'm like, you know what, I'm going back to the drive-thru. And then I'm not leaving until I get it. So I don't care if there's people behind me honking. Well, someone's making an order at the drive-thru and I go around them. I feel like I was really rude, but oh well. I go around them and I scoot right in front of them to the window. So they made their order and they scoot up and boom, a car just popped up in front of them. Well, it's really funny because they ended up backing out and leaving completely. They didn't even, because they saw how long it was taking, because I was there's 2 cars in front of me, and I waited another, I don't know, 8 minutes. That's a long time if you just want a burger and fries. So I get to the window and she's like, hi, okay, we'll make it now. And I'm like, make it now? I've been here for, it's been a half hour now. Now it's been a half hour. It's been a half hour.
So good.
Orlin's happy. I'm thinking, and you guys could tell my first instinct was like, I don't really feel like I need to be mad at her. I feel bad at Burger King for putting this old woman alone in this kitchen. You know, it's a weeknight. People get late night little snacks. I mean, why is she one of 2 people in a fast food? Like, why is this happening? So I wasn't mad at her, and you guys could tell because I filmed my intro where I was really mad, but I kept saying like, she doesn't speak English well. She's an older woman. I always sympathize. I don't know. I always feel like, you know, older women, their joints hurt. It's harder on their feet. It's hard to like move fast the older you get. I'm like, what? I feel bad that she's running around. Yeah, joints hurt. My joints, I feel like I'm 60. Mm-hmm. So I always feel bad. I'm like, oh, she's working this and she's by herself. And then I start getting really mad at Burger King. Like, why they stick her in here by herself? Click the link down below to follow my Patreon for mukbangs and drama not allowed on YouTube. Must be age 18 or older. Link below. Anyway, she finally brings out my 3 sandwiches and she hands me and she goes, large Dr. Coke? No, she goes, large Coke for you and large French fry. Sorry. And I'm like, oh. And I said, it's okay, I appreciate that. And then I said to her, you need more workers to help you. And she says, huh? I'm like, you need help, you need more workers. And she says, oh no, I have 3 people no show, no show. 3 people, no show. So 3 people who were scheduled to work didn't end up working and she was left alone. Well, then those 3 people, they didn't figure out if those were legitimate reasons to not show up because this lady could have tripped and fallen running back and forth, and I'm just like, okay. I don't know. So that's what happened. And I felt really bad for her. Try one of these hash browns with the sweet and sour sauce. Mm. It's so good. Mm. You know what sweet and sour sauce? It's that.
Which one is this one?
The very front one.
This
no,
one?
One back.
This one?
No,
this one?
That one, yeah.
I'm just dipping in everything.
I love these.
Ooh.
These, they've really improved.
Mmm. Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Look at that chicken. Quality. Let me show you guys up close.
Wow. This is one of the best Burger King meals I've ever had.
Oh, my baby. Okay, see that? Oh, it's still steaming. We did not heat these up. See, this is what I love about chicken sandwiches from all the places. McDonald's, Popeyes, KFC. KFC has a new chicken sandwich. They give them to you in aluminum bags. They stay hot.
Have you tried the KFC one?
Not yet. I've tried their Colonel KFC sandwich. It's been around forever. I've always disliked it. I've had it twice. I gave it another try, and I'm like, ugh. But I like their chicken littles. But I've never had their actual. And they just rolled out with a new chicken sandwich, and I haven't had the chance to try it yet. I think I forgot the last time I went there. So, I remember I asked like last month, and they said, oh yeah, Florida's the last state to get this. I'm like,
the last for everything.
I remember one time I did remember. I'm like, oh, this came out last week. And I asked, and they're like, yeah, we don't have it. A lot of people have been asking we're the last state to receive this. So, yeah.
You know, Wendy's does that to me. They make me wait.
And I forget about
And they forget about me. One time I waited for 40 minutes.
So, sometimes I want to say to them when they say, can you pull up to the front? I'll say, no, I can't. No, I can't.
It's the worst because they always forget.
No.
Especially Wendy's.
And then it's cold, or then you're wasting gas. You're taking longer than had you just, I don't even know, walked in.
Every time I have.
And here's the thing. I understand if you make a king size order. But if I order in an app in advance, like for example, Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll order a big old feast. They start making it when I send them the money. And then you have some restaurants that don't start making it until you show up. Now, Chick-fil-A, I've ordered $100 worth of stuff easily. And they don't start making it until you press on here. When you do the little car park side, I press on here, it still comes out in 10 minutes. No matter if it's a sandwich, 3 sandwiches, or 10 sandwiches. And they bring it, they always say, hello, my pleasure to serve you, good day, sir. Would you like any salt? They do it well. They know how to do fast food, but, so I just wish, like, if I'm gonna pay in advance for something, for example, Little Caesars, or Papa John's, I pay in advance, it's 20 bucks for a pizza. I just did Papa John's on my Patreon. It was $20. I paid for it. They started making it when they received the money. And they say, come here within 15 minutes, it'll be ready. I come and it's done. It's ready. Why do other fast food places don't make it until you show up? Maybe they've been played games with too many times.
McDonald's takes a while too.
Where they make it, no one comes, and they wasted all the food. That might be part of the reason. That's probably the only reason. Because Chick-fil-A is great. They don't do that either.
Chick-fil-A's on a league of its own, though.
I told them that in the intro. My opinion on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen a fast food place in the U.S. that can compare.
Jollibee can.
Really?
Yeah.
The one I went to in New York was super slow.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Jollibee might not be as fast. Chick-fil-A is always fast. But Jollibee's friendly, and they don't usually make mistakes.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest with you, I haven't had that much Jollibee in my life. Maybe 10 videos. They've never messed up the order.
You see, who's famous for messing up orders for my order? KFC always messes up my orders. Mm-hmm. When you ask for like a bucket, there's always chicken missing. Popeyes, always. Mm-hmm. Wendy's, most times.
Yeah.
Taco Bell, sometimes.
Look at that chicken.
I know, it's really good.
It's greasy and crispy. How about just of the chicken? The skin. I'm like feeding over here.
Let me try.
I'll try too.
It's really good. It has good seasoning too.
Similar to Popeyes.
Yeah, the one I had from McDonald's yesterday tasted kind of like not real chicken. It's hard to explain it.
Burnt rocks.
Like burnt, yeah.
Burnt rocks is all I tasted.
Yeah, there's something off about it. Wasn't horrible, but are they more expensive than normal food items? The chicken sandwiches?
I don't know. Onion rings.
I'm really liking these onion rings.
Oh.
Here, you can have my water. Here you go.
I'll drink it. Onion water.
Well, I've seen you dipping French fries in ice cream before, so.
I love zesty and onion ring. They're my favorite. I've done what? Oh, yeah, well, that's very common. Actually, I started doing that because everyone told me to do it. Isn't the zesty great? It's like a mayo.
It is.
That's one thing. Burger King's mayo is very thick and strong. I asked for a light mayo this time. Last time, the mayo's too like, it's like thick and glumpy. Some places it's not like that.
I thought mayo was always lumpy.
Sometimes it's a runny mayo. The mayo at my cafeteria in high school was like a sweet runny mayo. It was so good. It was not thick. And then I would go home and be like, Mom, I love mayo. She's like, do you? I discovered my love for mayo, Mom. She's like, do you? Oh, okay. So she started buying mayo for me to add at home. It'll be like this thick thing. You put the spoonful and you turn it upside down and you go, whack, and it's still stuck on the spoon upside down. Like thick and sticky. I'm like, well, that's not what they have at the cafeteria. Everyone's different, just like ranch. You can have 10 ranches, they all taste different.
Do you like veganese? I think it tastes weird. Did you ever try veganese? It was like a weird taste.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you know, I don't like mayo very much, unless it's like with chicken or something.
They're really grossed out. Sorry, guys.
In Colombia, it's very popular to have a pink sauce, like ketchup and mayo.
Do you remember their old chicken sandwich?
Yeah, it didn't taste as good.
Pink sauce. I'm like delayed response. Pink sauce.
Yeah, you're like AOL.
I've always been that way.
Like dial-up.
Sometimes I don't even hear him. People in the comments say, Nick, you always ignore Orlin. I'm like, I know. It's not deliberate. I just don't pay attention. I'll be typing something. He'll be like, Nick, do you need anything? Or can you help me do this? And I'll be like, Nick, can you help me do this? I'm like, huh? Like,
but you weren't like that before.
You think I've developed an issue?
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah. I wonder why though. Yeah, you never had the delayed response. Now it's like I'll be like, do you want water? 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. You actually, you do hear me though, don't you?
But it stays in my mind, and then it goes through this tunnel and wraps around, and then comes out, and then I see it. It might be a minute later. That happened recently. We were talking about
Every day.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
It's delayed response. We always say it, we joke. It's like delayed response, delayed response.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday you called me okay AOL.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has syllables on YouTube. AOR. I'm gonna be AOL. Okay, AOL. I'm delayed response.
Is there still AOL though?
Yeah, people still have AOL emails.
Really?
I don't think it's a website anymore. I don't know, actually.
I remember there used to be this commercial. I think it was for Comcast that had turtles. Right? Did you ever see that commercial? They were called like the slow skis or something.
Turtles?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Turtles. Sorry, I was taking the french fries and the onion rings off, and then I'm like, wait, turtles? I heard turtles. I don't pay attention. I don't know.
No, it was this commercial that used to show up when I was a kid that showed turtles saying that they had slow internet. I forget who did it though. Comcast or something, or Xfinity. I don't know. I don't even know. I think they were called the slow skis. It was funny. You're so bored.
No, I'm in a food state of mind where I'm like, ugh. I did a mukbang an hour ago, remember?
You did, but you're doing another one because when you have just one meal a day, you can't fall asleep.
No, it's really bad.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of Burger King nuggets? Do you like them?
No. Do you? They're not like McDonald's.
They're not McDonald's.
It happened in Colombia though.
This thing?
It happened in Colombia.
Yeah, but you were
When I started eating ramen noodles.
Yeah, it's like a part of your brain rotted.
Delayed response.
Yeah. It's a problem.
I mean, not really.
It is if you're the person that's having to wait for a response or asking something twice or 3 times.
Just think, I'm a 65-year-old man. It takes me a little bit longer. You have to be patient with me. It's all it's practice for our
But
future.
the problem is that they don't hear. You do hear.
It's almost as if I don't, though.
You choose not to respond.
No, it's not a choice. It's not like I hear it and be like, let me ignore that. It's like I literally, my brain doesn't tell, I'm not consciously hearing what you say and saying, oh, I don't want to talk about this. It's like you say it, and because I'm doing something when you say it. That's the thing. I'm in the middle of something. If I'm reading, typing, chewing, just taking off this and the fries, I'm thinking about the fries and you're talking to me. And I put the thing down, I'm like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden I hear what you said when I'm done putting the fries down. Like I just heard what you said. Mm-hmm. And it's not deliberate.
Like water.
Does that happen to any of you guys? Probably old people. It's not deliberate. No, it happens to people too.
Well, it's
I
really
did a collab with somebody in Los Angeles. I forget who, but a lot of the comments were like, Nick ignores them. We're like, we'll literally acknowledge what they said a minute later. Yeah, it's weird, but it's not on purpose. I don't even, it's even with my husband. So if I've ever done that to you.
It's daily.
I think it's in my brain.
You don't have one of those anymore.
I think my brain's rotting.
You lost that brain a long time ago. It's on lost and found right next to your neck.
Yes, by my neck. I need to get on a healthy diet. And hopefully get my brain back. Which is so funny because the reason I quit veganism was because I felt like my brain was rotting too. Oh my god, why do I have to go from extreme to extreme?
Maybe you never had a brain to begin with, though. Have you thought of that?
Excuse me, I was on the dean's list. I was on the honor roll. I'm very smart, Orlin. I'm very analytical. I like to strategize. I am a great public speaker. I'm good at retaining information. I play violin. I have multiple skill sets. I'm a smarter than average person.
Okay.
But I have deteriorated all of those skill sets after this. Not Burger King personally, but like overeating of fried food. It might be fried. I think fried food fries your brain. Maybe that's my fault. Fried food. Do you want this?
What? You know, I'm trying not to be fat, so I'm letting you eat it.
Mmm.
I like their French fries.
Here you go. Have that.
What's that?
I just tore it off.
Oh. Mmm.
Yeah.
It's good.
Now I feel really full. Are the greens still steamy?
They've been ready.
Okay. Thank you. You're enjoying the fries?
I am, because I'm eating them with, you know, I don't eat as much ketchup as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm eating it, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to like...
Do you miss ramen at all?
I like ramen cups.
We have this one from Thailand. Look, it still has Thai on it.
That's from Thailand?
Yeah, I brought it in my luggage in 2018.
Really?
And this has gone to
Where'd you buy
three.
that?
This has been in Bogota. This has been in Medellin. This has been in Tampa. This has been in Philadelphia. This has been all over the world. It has. I literally carried this in my luggage, and they discontinued this flavor, and so it's like sentimental to me. I bought this when we broke up, that one time.
Oh. So did that witness events that went on in your hotel
No, it
room?
did not witness any events that went on my hotel. Yes, it did. It witnessed me crying. And Samyang Korean ramen was comforting to me. Oh, I got really ill in Thailand on this trip.
From being vegan, though.
No, I think I caught some kind of virus. I probably caught you know what. I probably caught you know what before who knows. What?
What you know what are you talking about?
Oh, Orlin.
Because
No.
you've got a couple you know what's.
Anyways, I refuse to eat this. And don't say, ew, it's 3 years old. Excuse me, these don't expire. Does it expire? It's dried food. This is not
Did you
gonna
buy
expire.
it in Thailand in 7-Eleven?
Yes. I
Really?
bought this at 7-Eleven in Thailand. It's a hot noodle, spicy fire noodle, but it's the ice type. And so you're supposed to make it and then put it in a bowl of ice cubes and then slurp it up with the ice cubes on top, and it like makes the fire heat different because it's like ice cold.
Mm-hmm.
I had some cold spicy noodles at a Korean restaurant, authentic Korean barbecue with Reina in Los Angeles. I had a Korean barbecue with Honey Eats too, but we didn't have the we were in a restaurant, so I had not this is like an instant version, but like the real version. It's like bibimnyong myong or something.
Oh, bibim?
Bibim. Yeah, this is
Oh,
bibim.
I love bibim.
This is a form of it.
Oh.
Cold stir-fried noodle. Anyways, I don't want to use this for risers and tilts. I'm going to damage it. I will eat this when I'm ready to quit mukbangs, which is coming up either within the next year. I'm going to be making a change in my life. So this would be part of my goodbye, because this is kind of what started my career, and I want to end it with this. And I only have like 3 of them. They don't make them anymore. They're discontinued. To be honest, I don't even like it that much. I've had it. It's not as
Oh,
good.
really?
No, it's not even that good.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't eaten it then.
No. It's memories. It came from Thailand. I carried it in my suitcase. I lugged my suitcase down the streets, up the elevator, on the train, in the subway, on the airplane, through the airport terminal, into taxi cabs, into our apartment. Then we moved. I put it in a box. We carried it to the other apartment. I unpacked it. It went from that room, it went to this room. I took it to Pennsylvania. It sat in the luggage. It went to the airport. It's like the traveling noodle. And I forgot to take it out of my suitcase when I went to Pennsylvania. That's the only reason it even was there in the first place. And I'm like, well, I don't want to eat this here. This is precious. So we brought it back to Florida. Then we moved again. So now it's here. It's just like...
You should just put it like in a frame or like a glass box forever.
The ice type. They made... I'm looking behind me at my ramen stash. They made another cold... They discontinued this one. They made a newer one, which we had.
Mm-hmm.
It was their bibim, fire bibim.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yes.
The cold noodle. It was fine. This is also fine. I'm not crazy about these at all. But again, it also has Thai on it. I love Thailand. I have a thing for Thai. I just
Durian.
The durian, the people, the smells, the sounds of the city, the hospitality. Sometimes it's just adventurous. And also it feels safe. You know, it's nice to feel like.
Not when you're getting scammed, though.
Yeah, whatever. But it's not like I don't feel like I would ever be kidnapped there. I don't feel like I'd ever be like robbed with like something to my head. You know what I mean? Like I feel safer there than in Central America. If I want to like be on an adventure and like get lost and like take taxis and go to new places, I'd rather do it in Asia than Central America.
But was it as special as Guatemala?
Yes, more.
You thought that trip was more special than Guatemala? Guatemala was very special.
Yeah, because I felt many times in Guatemala scared.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
The little tuk-tuk driver going to the
with the machete?
with the machete sticking out of his hand, and the cab driver with the gun on the seat, and also the fact that we didn't even have a lock on the door. We tied it with a string.
Oh, that was cute though.
No, I did not feel comfortable in Guatemala.
The bed bugs.
We had bed bugs. We had AC. And also, I felt like you had to lead me around like a dog because you could speak the language. In Thailand, we were equals. Neither of us spoke the language, and we were both deer in headlights. There, you were leading me around, and I hated that. So I just no. I feel safe in Thailand. I don't feel safe.
I don't like the heat in Thailand.
I didn't either. I did not like the heat in Guatemala.
It was nothing compared to Thailand. Thailand is its own league.
It was comparable. It was very damn close.
Not even close. Thailand was special, and the pollution is so hot.
Let's look up the weather.
The air quality is so bad there.
Yeah, the air quality is pretty bad in both.
Like you feel like you're at a casino.
So let's just do weather for what's the biggest city in Guatemala that we were at?
We were in Santa Elena. Are you kidding? That is wonderful weather.
There could be 5 Santa Elenas. Santa Elena Petén?
Petén, yeah.
Okay, let's try this one.
Petén.
Okay, so it's 90 every day and 68 at night.
Okay, tell me when.
Excuse
Bangkok
me, 95, 94, 95.
When is the last time Bangkok went into the 60s? Or Chantaburi. Oh my goodness, Chantaburi.
92, 91, 88, 90, and then their night times are 80. Oh. That's 20 degrees hotter. That's 20 degrees hotter while you're sleeping.
With no AC? Remember the Mahatai?
Oh, how do we do that?
Oh, that's the worst.
How did we do
The
that?
walls were sweating.
The walls had water on them from condensation in those rooms.
And we listened to some raw vegans. They were like, oh, stay at the Mahatai. It's wonderful. We're like, okay. Oh, my goodness. It was so hot. The fans weren't working. The water didn't work.
How did those... I remember I couldn't breathe. Like, I couldn't get oxygen. I would breathe and be like, where's the oxygen?
It's just water.
Like, I felt like my room was one giant soup bowl. The walls were shiny. And you know, like, for example, in the bathroom. You know how, like, these are matte in the bathroom? It's usually a gloss. Well, that's on purpose. Well, these were matte walls, but they looked like gloss. It looked like you were in the bathroom when it had glossy walls. You're like, oh no, that's moisture stuck on the air. Okay, so Bangkok is 90 during the day, 80 at night. Guatemala is 95, 94. It's actually hotter in Guatemala.
Doesn't feel it.
But their night times are 67, 68, which is very comfortable. So they both have pros and cons. You're going to have worse heat in Guatemala, but more relief in Guatemala.
The avocados in Guatemala, though. Those were special. I mean, Thailand has durian, but the avocados were so special in Guatemala. Remember, that's how you did your avocado diet?
Look at this. La-di-da-da-da.
I think I really enjoy all the like exotic fruits in Thailand, and I enjoy like the foreignness of it and the giant. Remember the giant snails?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're big.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. I just don't like the trip there, the airplane ride.
Well, long story short, I'm keeping these noodles until I quit mukbangs, and that will be within this. Well,
10 years.
About a year from now. I'm about to turn. No, excuse me, I will.
You don't have that type of self-control.
Orlin, I was a fruitarian for raw vegan for 3 years.
And you fell off like a fly.
When did I fall off?
When your brain stopped working.
I hung on for 3 years without a single cheat meal.
True.
Just like I'm hanging on to the mukbangs despite all the weight gain, the brain frying, the stretch marks, the I'm a very determined person. Okay, so raw vegan for 3 years, fruitarian for 3 years, vegan for 5 years. Okay, I stopped that, but I kept being vegan for 3 more years. Raw vegan for 5 years. I was a vegetarian for 10 years. Now that was not strict because I didn't really care, but it was pretty much vegetarian. I remember I stopped eating meat when I was like 8 or 9. My parents were like, okay. They started making mock meat of everything. In cafeteria at school, I'd only get the veggie subs with extra mayo. It was a thing.
You want the last one?
Orlin, no, you have it. I just did a 4-day mono diet of only orange juice.
Mm-hmm. You said you would do 30 days though.
I was trolling to get clicks. I wasn't actually going to do 30 days. I literally told you I wanted to do at least 3 or 4 so that the ulcer could cure, and then I go back to what I was doing. And it worked, and there's no more stomach pain. It literally worked. Mm-hmm. Now, if I was someone that didn't have control, I would have made it past. I've done mono banana diets for 60 days. I've done, when I was dedicated to the gym, I used to work out 6 days out of 7 days. No exceptions.
And no results.
I know. Well, it's because I was vegan. I was eating rice and legumes and peanut butter, protein powder, and all this stuff, and it wasn't working. I was still so skinny. But though I must say, my body did look pretty dang good compared to now. Like, I think I thought I'd be a much bigger faster, and then that's when my trainers told me, oh, do you know how common it is for people to like do steroids and microdose? Like 1 out of every 2 are doing it. Just to let you know. And that's when she told me all the signs, and I learned. I'm like, okay, so I had this bad expectation to get really swole in a year. But anyways, I was still dedicated. Even when we changed locations in Colombia. Remember I went to that new gym? Mm-hmm. I couldn't speak the language. I didn't know I couldn't talk to nobody. And I did it because I wanted to take care of my health and my body. And I did it for a year religiously. I didn't take a day off. Ever. So don't sit here and say I have no willpower. I could never go on a diet, or I could never quit mukbangs. I'm someone that comes from a history of making commitments and sticking to them.
Other YouTubers can't relate.
Huh?
Other YouTubers can't relate.
Stop. I don't want to be compared to these people. Yeah, I might be fat in a scooter too, but listen. I know how to get out of it. I will lose weight. I think if people had to put money on it, like a bet, who's gonna make a transformation? Nikocado, Exhibit B, Exhibit C, or Exhibit D? Which one? Nikocado. Because I've done it before. I used to be 210 pounds, and then I went fruitarian and I went down to 140, 150. I've already done the weight loss. I've already done it. So,
well, I can't wait to see your weight loss story because I really miss your neck. You got the cutest neck.
I really miss my butt. That was so cute. Perfectly round. You could just like hold it in your hands. Now the butt's the same size, but the thighs are this big. The love handles are this big. My thighs rub like this. It looks like
it never got the memo to grow along with your body.
No, it looks like one of those dogs that gets smashed in the nose, and it's all wrinkly.
Like a pug.
And the nose just got swallowed up by the rest of its face.
Looks like a pug. Like a bulldog.
My butt looks like a bulldog. Literally. It's like, where's the butt? Why didn't it grow too? Everything else grew. My double chin grew. My pinky toe grew. But my butt did not. I can't wait to see it again.
I wish I could like transplant the fat in your shin to other locations.
Stop! Some people are susceptible to.
No one said. I thought you were gonna say somebody likes it. Nobody likes that double shin.
I've got messages.
About the double shin.
People have been. Yes, I have.
Really?
Yes,
You're
I
gonna
have.
have to show me after this video.
I will. Oh yeah, I can think of like 2 or 3 people.
Okay.
They've told me they like my double chin.
I love Pepsi. Yeah.
No.
I like Pepsi.
They do. They do. Orlin, there's a turn on for everything. Let's not go too much because I want to be monetized. I put a lot of work into this video. I had to. No, we haven't said anything bad yet. I've had to sit and run the gas for half an hour. I had to drive around. I had to almost crash. I had to get fat. I had to put an effort in this video, not to upload it, render it, watch it all, put it into a file, upload it, do a thumbnail. Excuse me. I want to get paid. I need to get paid. Don't ruin it. But yes, long story short is if you can imagine it, there's a thing for it. If you can imagine it, there's someone who is doing it.
So what diet are you gonna do when you stop doing mukbangs?
Air.
There's a bunch. There's like Jenny Craig. There's Octavia.
Oh. I'm gonna be Orlin. Okay, it's getting too much. I'm gonna be doing Orlin, cute for once. I will be doing.
I was just naming popular diets.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, and it doesn't. I will make my own diet.
What about Weight Watchers? That works.
I'm gonna make my own diet called the Nikocado diet. La di da da. I'm so sleepy. I have to eat all those greens now, don't I?
You're not gonna eat them.
I'm gonna eat about half, put the rest in the fridge.
Actually do it?
Yes. I've missed it a couple days. I fall asleep and then all the greens rot. I can't even, I'm so full, I can't even have another bite. But I have to tell you, the chicken sandwich is pretty good. I still think it's flakier and crispier than Chick-fil-A.
The Chick-fil-A one's dry.
It's very good.
I think it's better than Chick-fil-A.
Well, there you go.
Popeyes, though, if they do a good job, which they usually don't, for me at least, then theirs is better. But you think Church's chicken's better?
I need to do a Church's chicken versus Popeyes versus KFC. No, not. Well, okay, we've tried McDonald's, we've tried this. Now we have to go try the new KFC. We have to see if it's even here yet.
Well, good luck even getting anyone to pick up the phone at a fast food restaurant.
And we have to just drive and find out.
Isn't that the worst? That it could be easily solved by just calling and then picking up the phone.
Okay, you have to pay someone to sit at the phone then.
I'm sure they have somebody that has that job. They just don't pick up the phone.
I don't think they have a phone answerer at fast food. I don't think so. I think if a manager happens to be nearby, they might pick it up.
You're gonna eat that tonight. I just know you are.
Keshem ka. Sweaty ka. Sweaty crap. Sweaty crap.
Sweaty ka.
Ka. Sweaty cup.
What does ka mean? Remember when everybody said that at once at that restaurant? Somebody broke a glass at this dumpling restaurant I went to, and everybody said, ka.
It was so funny. It was so funny. It happened twice. So we were at an all-you-can-eat. Well, excuse me. It was Di Tai Fung, so it was not all you can eat.
No,
we turned it into our own experience called all you can eat. We ordered 100 dumplings. Anyways, so we were there for a long period of time trying to eat these 100 dumplings. We were filming it for YouTube, and people were walking around with these carts that carried all the dim sum, all the dumplings on these big old plates. And the kitchen was an open kitchen, so you could hear everything, you could smell it, you could see them preparing the dough and making the dumplings. And there was a crash, like a plate shattered or something. And all of the servers, the waitresses who were walking around like this, and then the people who were carrying the carts of the dim sum, they all stopped and went, "Ka!" No. "Ka!" And then they kept going again. And we're like, oh, that was kind of funny. They all did it at the same time. And then another thing shattered. I didn't. I just deleted the KFC video, which I haven't deleted yet, which I should have. Okay, you guys, we're about to get going. But yeah, so long story short, they did it again. Something smashed, something shattered, and they went, "Ka!" And we don't know why they did that.
I don't know what it means.
Damn it! I don't know. What do you say when you break something? A bad word.
I don't know, but they're all very polite in that restaurant, so it's probably like Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yeah, it's a polite version. Jeepers creepers.
Jeepers creepers. Like when that lamp fell on Hillary Clinton, she went like, Jeepers creepers, Mary and Joseph.
Yes, there is a lamp that fell onto Hillary Clinton during an interview, and she went, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And you're like, really? That's what you say? And Orlin thinks it's because the cameras are on, so she was trying to make people think she was like, ooh, very polite when something happened. Very ladylike. But, you know, the ladiest of the ladies will not say Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
When a lamp falls on
when they almost get, glass shattered on their head. It went crashing down on her. And Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. No, you were about to say a bunch of other stuff. It was perfect for them because they were doing an interview about their relationship because it was with Bill Clinton too, and that was a perfect opportunity for him to like hold her and protect her and comfort her and show that he's a man and he's in charge and he's loving and tender. It was great. It was just played right into their hands for that interview because they were talking about their relationship and marriage, and then boom, he had to save her from the evil lamp. Literally. That's how it went. I'm so full. I feel like
this meal was really good.
Okay, well, I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you.
Orlin was not going to cheat today. And then he got a little hungry. I'm like, well, I must say, Orlin, yesterday's McDonald's was not a good way to go out.
It was
start your diet again.
Yeah, it was not good. Well, today I had 10 bananas, about the juice of 30 or 40 oranges. So I can't even move.
You know that song? What? I'm fat. I'm fat.
Yep.
We
all know it. We all know it.
Really, really fat.
Yeah, don't say it.
That's gonna be on Orlin's channel very soon. Did you hear that? 20 bananas, 50 oranges, and now Burger King.
I know.
And you're gonna have to start jiggling. Why? I'm fat. I'm fat.
Yep.
See, I'm still trying to figure out why I'm fat. I haven't figured it out yet. It's a mystery.
One of life's greatest mysteries.
It's a medical mystery.
It is a medical mystery.
A medical mystery.
You eat all the food pyramids.
A big thank you to my patrons for supporting this video, and a bigger thank you to my new executive producer, Leslie Jeppesen. If you'd like to become a producer and help support my channels, or if you just want to join the community to see what else I'm posting, come on over to my Patreon by clicking the link down below. You must be age 18 or older. And for something even more personal, gift yourself a personalized video just for you. Or book a video for someone and surprise them. We can also DM each other and chat one-on-one. So if you want to watch even more content from me, come follow my Patreon. But if you want a personalized video or just want to talk, come over to my Cameo. Patreon and Cameo are both linked down below. Thank you so much. Bye.